Hello. In this series that I'm doing with employability skills, the first video was on a resume. And if you are just going in person to apply for a position, just carrying that resume is all that you need. However, several times you will find positions, whether it be on the internet or whether it be in the newspaper or family or friends have told you about a position that may be available. You need to mail in your resume. And so you do not want to just send the resume by itself in an envelope to that company. You're going to need a cover letter, and it is called a letter of application. So on the screen here, you'll see in this letter of application, you're going to start out with your address where they can get in contact with you if they need to. And then the next thing that you want to do is you want to key in the date. Then you're going to hit your return 4 times, leaving 3 blank lines, and you're going to type what we call the inside address. Now, in that inside address, it's going to be the company that you are sending in your resume to. Then you want to press your enter key twice, leaving 1 blank line. You're going to type the salutation. Now, your salutation, you do not want to put the first name in this. For example, Dear Mr. Johnson, not Dear Mr. Terry E. Johnson. Okay? And then we want to press enter key twice, and we're going to leave 1 blank line. And this is where you start really the content of the letter. And you're going to have 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph is going to be called the opening paragraph. So all you're going to do in this paragraph is tell them that you are applying for what position, and then you may also put where you found this. Was it on the internet? Was it an ad in the newspaper? Did a relative or friend tell you about the position? So then you want to tell them what's in this letter also, which is going to be enclosed with your resume. Now, after you do that, press your enter key twice, leaving 1 blank line. You're going to go to your second paragraph. Now, this is really the part of the letter that you really want to sell yourself, okay? You're going to tell them what education that you have, what experience that you have, maybe what classes that you've had, anything that's going to show responsibility for that particular job that you're applying for. Okay, and so you can tell this paragraph is quite larger than the first paragraph because this is really what we call the meat of it. Okay, this is where you sell yourself. Then you want, when you're through with that, you want to press your enter key twice, leaving 1 blank line. And then you're going to have what we call the closing paragraph. Now, in this one, you're going to thank them for the opportunity that you have given them to read your letter. You want to thank them for that. You want to ask that they contact you for an interview. You can also put your telephone number here, saying this is where they can contact you, but it's not necessary because of your resume, but you can do that. Okay. So then after that, you want to press your enter key twice, leaving 1 blank line. You're going to type what we call the complimentary close. Now, this is an example here where I've got sincerely. You can have sincerely yours very truly. And then you want to hit your enter key 4 times, leaving 3 blank lines, and type your name. Now, the larger space here for that is so that you can sign your name with a black pen. Don't use red, green, blue, but use black. Then you're going to double space, and you're going to type, leaving 1 blank line, you're going to type the word enclosure with the word resume because you want to tell them, hey, don't forget my resume that's been placed with this letter. And then you want to put it in an envelope. You want to address the envelope the same as you did up here, and you want to mail that. Now, after about 5 to 7 days, it's not inappropriate for you to call them and ask if they got your resume and your application. I hope that you've learned something in this series, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.